Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Smart India Hackathon has emerged as a catalyst for change, bringing together the brightest young minds from across the nation to solve real-world problems. This program takes you on an inspiring journey through the stories of the innovators who have succeeded in this prestigious competition. Today, let's meet Anisha, one of the winners of SIH 2022. Welcome to the show, Anisha. It's good to have you with us.
Thank you. I'm very glad that I have been in this session.
Yeah. So Anisha, to begin with, let's know something about you and how you got to know about this Smart India Hackathon competition.
Good evening, everyone. I am Anisha H. Kandachar from Don Bosco Institute of Technology, Bangalore. I am pursuing my 7th semester in branch of AI and ML, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. And I actually got to know about this Smart India Hackathon by our college. There was an internal hackathon which was conducted in our college to motivate the students to create some youth minds to get out of the things, create ideas, so that they would be able to think beyond the things, and they would be able to get some great solutions for the problems faced by the government. So we won the internal hackathon which was conducted at our college. And after that, it was like a good process in which we submitted the presentation and we got into the finale.
So now tell us about the problem statement that you had in the Smart India Hackathon and how you prepared for that, including the formation of team. How did the team get together and how did they work on it?
We basically solved the problem which was given by the Ministry of Rural Development. As we generally know, there are n number of schemes, rural schemes provided by the central government as well as state government. So there was a lack of one portal, a unified portal in which all the schemes were available to the rural people and they could enroll it and they would be able to avail all the eligible schemes to them. So we basically developed a website where the people would be able to avail all the rural schemes. Can be added upon an extra like a missed call scheme in which the people would be able to call to a particular toll-free number and they would be able to get all the details about the schemes and would be able to enroll and further procedures on that. And coming on to the how did you form a team? Actually, our team name was the Bharat DR Plan. Bharat BR Plan, in which every like B stands for one of the name and H stands for one of the name of all the team members. And Bharat BR Plan together, like abbreviation is like Bharat Rural Plan. Like we formed the team in such a way that one was completely looking after the presentation, one was looking for the development, and some two of them for the presentation and for the research work on to analyze all the schemes. One was good at the front-end development and UI development, and we finally put into the effort and we finally cracked the hackathon.
So how did you go on to prepare for the problem statement? What was in your mind, the solution that you had in your mind, and how did you prepare for that?
Like actually, when we was selected for the grand finale, we were thought of developing the application as well as the website to provide the solution. But at the later stages, we focused just on the website. So at a full-fledged website in which we would be integrate both the front end as well as the back end, along with a complete working prototype rather than just giving a normal prototype. So we completely developed this prototype and we even added this missed call system into that. And we did several research, we got to know information about which are all the schemes provided by the state level as well as the central level. Along with this, we also developed the panel at different levels. Like we provided the panel for the state officers, central officers to approve the application so that it would go in a smooth flow of the process system.
So how much was your team prepared before it went to the actual hackathon event?
Actually, we were prepared. Actually, 50-50% I could be able to learn. We were prepared for around some of the prototype, a basic prototype which we had done before entering the finale. And during the finale, the judges set their requirement, and we understood their requirement, and we developed according to what they said. They said some of the things need to be altered upon that, and we altered the things, and we finally gave the solution which they actually wanted.
Okay, so before we come to the solution, please let us know about the division of those 36 hours. How did you tackle those 36 hours? What all did you do in that phase?
During the evaluation, we searched upon the judges and what were the requirement and breaking down 36 hours hackathon. Okay, when we get into the first stage, there was a mentoring session from the ministry as well. Actually, some of the mentors came to us and they asked what we have done, and they said, why couldn't these things be implicated in this so that it would add a benefit to that? And after the mentoring session, like another, we got around 6 to 7 hours of time in which we worked upon what the mentor said. After 7 to 8 hours during the night, the judge panel came to us and they just, they just see what we had done and they just said to add upon the things according to the requirement again. So after that, we even got another 8 hours. The night during the night also we were engaged in some other things like there were some dances going on. We would be able to engage in some table tennis, carom, so that it was like we didn't feel that it's like a complete 36 hours hackathon. Like we had some extra co-curricular activities which were involved. After that, we worked upon night whole night, and in the morning also like we were again a mentor panel came to us and they just said they just checked what we have done, and we actually the thing is we noted down what all the judges said in a rough note so that they would be able to complete all the things what they have been said during the judging process. After that, there was a final pitching session, which was at the next day after the 36 hours. And during the final pitch, there was the officials from government as well as the private organization as well as from the NIC and some IAS officers was also there. From in front of which we pitched the complete product rather than just our PPT. We showed them our website, which was developed along with the call system. This
Okay,
call system.
you just went through the entire process, but I'll go back a little because you made a very interesting point. You said you Googled the judges, and you got to know about them. So please tell us, how did that help? Was there a specific purpose of doing that? Knowing your judges?
Yeah, actually, knowing judges couldn't play as much as a good role, but it would play a vital role because, like, as the judges from the NIC, that we would be able to just think what the requirement were from their side, so that we would be able to get into the things done.
Okay, so but anyways, knowing them really helps. That is his perspective. I think you can also try that. Okay, good, Anisha. So now tell me about those, interventions that happen during the evaluation period. So evaluators, as you said, they came to you and there was interactions. So where did these interactions lead to? Were they helpful, or they, put you back a little, or what? How did that go?
Actually, it was like very like the judges were also like a friendly. They just said this could. They asked us why couldn't this be done. Like they just behave like a friendly manner and they give many suggestions so that you would be able to implement that. And they just gave some points, extra points, which would be add upon the to make a good prototype or the good working model.
So while the evaluations are on, you keep giving them presentations, you keep presenting them your concept, but everything hinges upon the final presentation, the last one. So how important is that, and how did you people manage that particular aspect?
The final pitching session was held in front of around 30 to 40 jury judges who were present in a seminar hall. We six members, we went to the presentation and we presented, and what actually we were presented in both the languages, in the English as well as the Hindi. As that some of the officials or some of the officers were from the Hindi background, so that we'll be able to effectively communicate the things to them. So that my friend who is who could be able to good at speaking Hindi would be she explained things well so that it would be effective in understanding for them as well as in the final pitching stage.
Yeah, that's a very interesting point. To be able to communicate, to be able to make everyone understand whatever language that person might be, comfortable with. So that's a good point. So apart from that, Anisha, what do you think worked for you people, or what do you think didn't work for you people?
The thing which worked for us, like we were mentally prepared, and we were our health was also at good condition because health plays a crucial role when we get into such a international hackathon. The mental health as well as physical health plays a vital role.
Hmm.
And things which didn't go on our side was that there's no such thing which didn't go on our side.
Yeah, of course, I can believe that because since you went on to win the hackathon, obviously everything must have gone in your favor. So, any final words for the viewers? Any advice which you think is quite useful for the others to know?
Like, be patient. Hard work always pays a success. Be like patient. Have a good patience in what the things you are going to do. Like, don't like make the things complicated. Like integrating a number of things. Like integrating one language with another language, making the things like complicated. Keep it simple and keep it like it's let it be a working model than just showing a prototype in the finale, and be kind to judges and just note down the point which is said and implement it so that it would add up a huge weightage in the final presentation.
Great, Anisha. Those were some very good points, and thank you so much for talking to us and helping our viewers with your experience to be able to crack the next hackathon. So thank you so much, Anisha, for joining, and we wish you all the best for the future. And I hope you keep achieving these kind of successes in the future as well. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
So this was Anisha and his story on how he and his team went on to crack the hackathon. So guys, keep tuned. We'll be bringing you some more personalities with their experiences to help you out win that hackathon.